toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Memorial Stadium, Lincoln, Nebraska, and home of the Cornhuskers. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Hoosiers will kick it away first. On the move from inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And we've been really eager to see this matchup, this quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you... group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal, though, this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good at...
Turning it on! And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. The Huskers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Off-play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. We'll send the tight end in motion. They'll run it. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
They weren't able to move them an inch on second down. Now it's 3rd and goal. The play action fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. Touchdown, Nebraska! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Man, great first drive by this offense. Capped off, 3rd and goal situation. A lot of times thinking run. They got a perfect play scripted. Take advantage of the defense, get the passing touchdown, and get this party started right.
Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Indiana's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver...
Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the...
And the defense, got him at the 27.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover. Pick up the 1st. Wants to throw. It's Mendoza. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Hoosiers decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
To the ground with the back. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Well, when you talk Nebraska football, it always comes down to their ability running it on offense. Whether it's the option or whether it's conventional, they've got a long and illustrious history of great running backs, and this guy is on the field for a reason. His vision, his ability to make people miss, run with toughness, he can do it all.
And the Huskers have it with a 1st and 10.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Markway. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Raiola. Pressure coming. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Now the play fake. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. All right, guys, let's talk a little Indiana. At this point in the season, you're probably in if the playoff starts today, but it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be excellent. That internal clock just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. Back to throw. It's Raiola. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They're just making things harder now. It's 1st and 20. Touch pass on the right. Hard running there. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Throws to the back. Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Cornhuskers are in the hurry-up. He's looking to throw. Wide out trying to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now on 2nd and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. The give to the back. Good pickup on the ground there. Give him 5 to the 16-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. That's reeled in. It's Cooper. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. We've reached the break. It's Nebraska holding the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So first down here as they go back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Lee. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Martin. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. Going with the counter play here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now we see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Pulls it in, it's Tracy. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Receivers work tirelessly, tapping that toe along the sideline, and it just looks so natural for him.
Yeah, it can't just be pat and go all the time, right? Where he's just jogging down the field, ball hits you right in stride. You got to be able to make awkward body catches and do it getting your feet in bounds. That was sweet.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Iowa State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with that crowd there in Ames behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by 10 to Utah. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. The give on the option. Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. This Husker running attack will hit you from all angles. You never know who's going to get it next.
Yeah, it's kind of like playing that hat game on the stadium jumbotron. Like, where's the ball underneath which hat that's going to move around? Always a lot of deception with this Cornhusker offense.
He stepped out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Give to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Quarterback strolling away from heat. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Throws to the tight end. Got it in the middle. It's Markway. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Raiola. A shot toward the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Husker!
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. Like the pass.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Offensive players, when they got the ball and they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and then causing a fumble.
This offense has it with really good field position. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running.
Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. The Huskers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Huskers getting set on 1st and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. After the run, now to throw. It's complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Raiola. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And that lead grows even bigger. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again. And I love these offensive coaches going right back to your guy. I believe in you. Just because you fumbled doesn't mean I'm not going to give you the football.
Yeah, he's repaying the favor right now to this coaching staff as well. And doesn't it just seem like he's running with a little bit more?
There he goes. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Going deep, complete to the left. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Snagged in the middle, it's Martin. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll do it himself. It's a fumble. And he falls on top of his own fumble, and the offense will retain possession. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Hoosiers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Mendoza. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And here they come going for the 1st down on 4th and 2. Needs it to keep this drive alive.
And I got to be ready mentally and physically. Mentally, I got to know exactly where the sticks are. 4th and 2. Can't dilly-dally around. Got to run physical. Got to break tackles. Got to go through people. Whatever I need to do to get that 2 yards. Nice job running the football.
Trying to punch it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And they'll spread receivers all over the field. 5 wide on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. And he drops makes it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Second and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches, who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody.
After a drive this long, a field goal will be demoralizing at this point. It's third and goal. Looking for the goal line, and they will score. Touchdown, Indiana!
And earlier, this offense had to settle for 3. Nice job finishing the half, punching it in the end zone, cutting into this lead, and gaining the momentum in the football game.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Raiola. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, and he drops it on the crossing route on first down. He knew that defense was bearing down on him. It'll be second down.
You're not going to see that happen too often. The quarterback, man, he was licking his chops. He saw a big space in the middle of the field. He had his best receiver there ready to make a play, and he dropped it.
Pulls it in on the left. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on first down. He'll take another shot here. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, guess who? They're taking a shot to the guy that's just been torching this defense in the entire first half. He's already got over 100 yards, so why not try to add to it and force this defense to prove that they can cover him? They did do a nice job right there. That's not the last time this guy's going to see the ball thrown his way.
The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. What a disappointment. No good. And despite the missed field goal, guys, there's a bright side. They're still up by 16. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lincoln, but let's just go with notable. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying.
Turning it on! And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Hoosiers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Scanning the field, it's Mendoza. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Direct snap. Finding an escape route. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Gibson. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Quarterback just flat, missed it, incomplete. And the Hoosiers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Kicks it high high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it, floating down toward the earth. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain, after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Cornhuskers line up to punt it away. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Rides the back and leaves it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass, it's Mendoza. Working the middle, it's complete. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got a man, it's Lee. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Martin. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Hoosiers have their offense in high gear. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Caught in the backfield, it's Martin. He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets it to the 39.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys.
Oh, he's got some space. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Martin. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. The Hoosiers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking for room. It's Martin. Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finished it off with an exclamation point, running it in from the 19. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3 quarters of a football game.
Off the bootleg and rolling. to the corner. Touchdown, Indiana! And here they come, almost all the way back. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He gets a block. Knocked out of bounds at the 43, but an outstanding return there. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just...
Breaks into the open. Got the first down. Looking for more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. They'll give it to him again. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Caught behind the line. It's Milner. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Back to pass. It's Raiola. Under fire. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Huskers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. This is a game of swings and momentum, and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all 3 phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get a score.
Yeah, and to stay aggressive, to understand we've had success, we got this going the right way. Now I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now got you some momentum back in your favor.
3rd down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make movement change impossible. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. And the Hoosiers will send out the punt unit. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Godfrey. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Bought a little time, lets it go. That's caught. It's Milner. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On the run, it's Ives. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Right on the money. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Third down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Milner. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on third down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the fourth down.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Gives it on the option. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Finds a little space. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Wants to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Martin. There he goes. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. Grabbed in the middle, it's Lee. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Hoosiers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the back. He has kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. And, guys, a perfect opportunity here to take the lead late. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Hoosiers! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
I think that's the hardest part about coaching 18 to 22-year-olds, David, is complacency is something you're always trying to fight. They were the higher-ranked team coming into this game. Looked like they were just, kind of cruising through early, had some miscues, but they fought their way back, and now they have the lead.
And they definitely were sleepwalking. And they knew they were the better team, but they dug themselves a huge hole. I love the response. They got punched right in the mouth, but they didn't quit, and they didn't pout, they didn't sulk, and they responded really well. They got on a heater, man, and they took the lead in this ballgame.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive.
It's a running room. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
And the Huskers can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll go to the ground. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
They needed only 1 yard. Good job by the offensive line, getting just enough push to keep this drive alive.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This defense has got some monsters up front. Individual athleticism. You see guys winning their one-on-ones. They're getting pushed. They're swimming the offensive lineman and then converging on the running back.
Dropping back, it's Raiola. Trying to set up the screen. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. The Cornhuskers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, and pull off the big upset.
Guard in the backfield. It's Markway.
And this defense is all over the quick game right now. They're up a possession, and they're tackling and they're pursuing the football. Nice play on that one.
Catch in the middle. It's Godfrey. Still on his feet. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
They'll move the wide receiver. Caught in the backfield, it's Barney. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Trying to punch it in. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. If they can pay off this third and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little. Touchdown, Nebraska! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
Back to throw, it's Raiola. Into the end zone, the 2-point conversion is good, and now they're up by a field goal. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Now in the waning seconds, Jesse, you've put yourself in position to pull this one out.
There's a chance this may come down to the kicker, guys, so which hash mark does he like to kick from the best? You got to play call this to give your guy the best chance to make his kick.
And how much confidence do I have in it? You know, what's his range? All those things come into account of how aggressive you want to be, maybe going towards the end zone versus a field goal.
The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimum gain.
Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. Catch in the middle. It's Barker. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Looking downfield on first down. The sure hands. It's Barker. Timeout is called with just a single second left. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. much time to work with. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments they can jump up and bite you.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.